Hi and sveiki around the world. Let's see what we'll talk about on Latvia's birthday week. New addition to Eurozone, Latvian Milda. Unique recipe for inspiration from Latvia. Beaming Riga shine a light in every corner of our hearts. To date, national stable currency of Latvia was lats, but expanding of Eurozone and euro currency is about to replace lats and put it to rest. Residents of Latvia, though, were not pleased to say goodbye to lats and centims, but now society seemingly accepts transition to euro currency. Lats was Latvian national currency since 1922. Recently there was fair amount of unsatisfaction about joining Eurozone in 1st of January. Now people are settled down and seemingly accepting new currency to come.
When we joined the European Union, we realized that euro would be next step.
It's horrible. I don't like commercial about euro. They compare ridiculous arguments about euro.
What's the difference if we call it lats, euro or ruble? It's currency.
A little part of Latvia will vanish. There will euros, not lats. That's not cool. It's further integration into EU. From a security point of view, it was a good decision.
Transition to euro has already started. New money of Latvia, euro coins, is already manufactured and will be in use starting 2014. Main benefits will include easier euro money transfer in Eurozone, profitable lending resources for entrepreneurs, cheaper cross-border payments. People from Eurozone countries mostly agree with that.
I know that that's a hard feeling, that if you have your own currency, then soon you are not going to have that own currency anymore.
The prices go up a little bit, but it was a good idea, I guess, so you can travel all around.
For the country itself, it's better if they stick to their money.
I guess if you're ready for it, because Bulgaria isn't. Bulgaria definitely isn't, at least I think so, at this point. In general, yeah, I'm in favor. I think it's a good thing, it's easier.
One of Latvian national symbols, Milda, will be on reverse of 1 and 2 euro coins. Back in time, this symbol graced 5 lats coin, and nowadays Milda is safety mark on paper money.
I know the story that this woman existed, but now it's a legend that represents strength and values of Latvia.
It's image of Latvian nation. It symbolizes sentimental memories.
I connected Milda with the facts about our freedom monument.
How much attention is brought to EU coins symbols anyway? Foreigners shared their thoughts about Milda coins, which will be in their countries eventually.
I will think that maybe it's the Netherlands because they have the Beatrix, the Queen Beatrix. Maybe the profile I will not recognize which one is.
I have no idea who is this woman. I would imagine that there could be a rooster or a cat on Latvian euro coins.
I don't know, maybe there's history about this girl, so probably it's important to Latvia as well.
Symbols displayed on euro coins are pretty much uniting all Eurozone countries, so let's hope Milda will be a great addition to existing euro coins. It's not about money after all. In today's hurry, we forget about emotions and feelings of people, and the best way to express human emotions is through music and art. An example of Latvian people's simple yet sincere nature is annual festival Bildes, where music and art collide. Thousands of children draw musicians, millions of buttons donated by people, and hundreds of concerts made since Festival Bildes was born from friendship and trust in 1985.
Bildes, tāpat kā māsa, varbūt ir tāda.
Like it is with home, Bildes is a place for musicians to experiment and test themselves. Even if they make mistakes, their message is being heard. Very often big and sustainable projects evolve from this single message.
One of the ideas of festival is to combine music and art. Musicians become artists, artists become musicians. Almost all popular musicians from Latvia took part in this festival. Organizer of Bildes, Tia, is convinced that they found their inspiration through art of expression.
It is very unique that every year musicians take those brushes and pencils to draw. Perhaps a genius idea can come and lay out of the paper first, and then it can become a song or vice versa. They are developing themselves here.
However, the main idea of the festival is to make people feel like they belong there, like it is when returning home from a long road. That is why festival welcomes singing in native language, so that artists can fully express him or herself on stage.
Musician must talk from the stage and express a certain message. In my opinion, best way to express the message is in native language. However, every language is good, as long as audience understands the message of the song. Only then it becomes the language of the heart.
Musicians from Latvia who are writing songs in English are sure that primary goal of the song is to cause emotions and language doesn't matter.
It's how my brain works. Sometimes I think in English. I don't know, I guess it's kind of my thing. It's much easier for me to understand anything in English. That's all about the feelings. What they tell you to sing, what they tell you to play.
It all depends on what person wants to deliver to audience. Why person makes music after all? Language doesn't matter. Artist has different brushes, different colors, but painting is perceived as whole anyways.
Art comes from feelings and from freedom of expression.
Emotions are first of all music, colors and being together. That is where the inspiration comes from, and inspiration has no language. If we talk further about festivals, November is usually the darkest month. But not in Latvia. Only for 3 days, Riga is being brightened by thousands of lights that come alive through Latvian freedom of expression.
For the 5th year, the capital of Latvia, Riga, welcomes more than 30 light installations. The Festival of Lights Staro Rīga, or Beaming Riga, invites everyone to enjoy the lighting shades and games in the darkly night hours of November. In the dark and cold November's evening, not only hot drinks warm people's bodies and souls, but also folk song singing. People come and flip through the big songbook, choose which song they want to bring to life, and sing together. Usually the last day of Staro Rīga is the 18th of November, the Latvian Independence Day. So some of the light installations are connected with independence and freedom. For example, on the walls of the Cabinet of Ministers, you can watch and hear 95 people's stories about their freedom. This wedding proposal was made in 1211, nearby one of the Staro Rīga installations. Because of some reasons, Maria wants to thank Staro Rīga Festival too.
Met my friends and they decided that they want to attend a salute. Actually, I should go to the work at this day and I couldn't join them. And we decided that they would meet a bit later after salute. So my best friend decided that she should take her classmate to this meeting with all of us. And when we met, I've met this new person who is my great love today. It's the main person in my life. It is the real great life of mine.
And that's all we wanted to share with you on this week of celebration. And I'll be seeing you next week on That Latvia. Visu labu!